when we were born, we don't really know where we came from, because we don't remember.
Hey guys, so I'm going to give you my perspective on the if it fits your macros and what has seemed to work for me. So I'm going to show some pictures of my start at the end of my bulk until now. Today I weighed in at about 153.8 and I look pretty decent. So to figure out your macros, you first need to know your maintenance calories. And to do that, there's many sources out there in YouTube or in Google. So what I recommend is going to a link that I'm going to put down in the description. It's going to talk about how to find your maintenance calories, and it's like basically a calculator. So you just input your information and it'll give you your maintenance calories. From there, you need to basically figure out if that's accurate or not, because it's not going to be 100%. So you can either increase it or decrease the calories, but the main goal to find your maintenance calories is to see the amount of calories you need to consume to not lose weight or gain weight. So that'll be your maintenance calories. So once you found your maintenance calories, you need to dictate what's your goals. So if you want to be shredded, then you have to be in a caloric deficit. So you need to go down your maintenance calories. If you want to make some gains, but not be as shredded, but want to be in a bulk, per se, you need to be in a caloric surplus. So before I get down to the example person, I first need to give you the basics of what's a protein, what's a fat, and what's a carb. I'm going to give it in the most simplest terms. So first off, a protein, 1 gram of protein is equivalent to 4 calories. A fat, 1 gram of fat is equivalent to 9 calories. And a carb, 1 gram of carb is equivalent to 4 calories. So now we're going to talk about how to find your macronutrients. We're going to start off with protein. So your body only needs 1 gram per pound. So you just take your body weight and that's the amount of grams of protein you need. I'll go more in depth in the example I'm going to give you. For fat, what worked for me is 0.3 times your body weight. And to find your remaining calories for carbs, you take those two numbers and add together and divide it by 4. Because carbs, 1 gram is 4 calories.
Alright guys, so here's our example. So the example we're going to do is an 180 pound individual that is looking to lose weight. So for this, we're going to say that his maintenance calories is at about 2600 calories. So since this individual is looking to cut weight and lose fat, we're going to put him in a 200 calorie deficit. This is more than enough to see results in a few weeks and to lose the body fat that he needs. So for this, we need to know that cutting, you have to be in a caloric deficit. So what we're going to do is that, like I said before, protein is 1 gram per body weight. So this individual would need 180 grams of protein. So now we need to figure out how many calories are taken from protein. So we take 180 times 4, since 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, and we get 720 calories from just protein itself. So now we're going to figure out the fat. So like I said before, fat, I recommend what worked for me is 0.3 times your body weight. So what we're going to do is that we're going to multiply 0.3 times 180, and we're going to end up with 54 grams of fat for this diet. So to find the calories that are taken up by fat, we take 54, which is the grams, times 9, which 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories, and we get 486 calories. So to figure out the remaining carbs, we're going to take 720 from the protein calories plus 486 from the fat calories, and we end up with 1206 calories. So since we know that his cutting calories is 2400, we're going to take 2400 and subtract 1206 to see our remaining calories needed for carbs. And we end up having 1194 calories remaining for just carbs. So what we're going to do is, since 1 gram of carb is equivalent to 4 calories, we're going to take our total amount of calories left over for carbs and divide it by 4. So that will give us the total grams of carbs needed for this diet, which equals 298.5 grams of carbs. We can round this up to about 299 to make it easy. So now looking back, we have an 180-pound individual looking to cut weight. So we look for his maintenance calories, and then we go under in a caloric deficit. And then we just calculate based on the previous video in the beginning to figure out his calories for cutting. So for this 180-pound individual, for him to lose fat over time, he would need 180 grams of protein, which is his body weight, 54 grams of fat, which is his body weight times 0.3, and the remaining carbs that he would be needing is 299 carbs.
Alright guys, so now that I have showed you my perspective on macros and how to track your macronutrients, it's really up to you to follow this numbers in the equation I gave you. So first you need to find your maintenance calories, and from there decide what goals you want to set forth for yourself. So if you want to cut weight, then you be in a caloric deficit from your maintenance calories. If you want to be in a bulk, then you go over in a caloric surplus. So if you follow this macronutrients, you should see results in a few weeks. And if you don't, then alter the macronutrients to your liking. So if you want a high carb diet, then you need to lower either your fats or your protein. But just remember that you need the amount of protein to match your body weight. And same thing goes if you want to have a low carb diet, you can lower your carbs and increase your fat. It's all in a numbers game, and just structure the numbers based on your liking. Me, I like to have my high carb days, high carb diet, and have lower my fat, because fats I've seen from my own personal experience doesn't work well with me. And having more carbs, it makes me more fuller throughout the day, and it just makes me have more things to eat. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. In the next video, it's going to be more personal talk about temptations, and my roommate Blake is in the video, and he has a really good thing to say about temptations, about college, and basically overall fitness. So I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.